Hello friends and welcome back to another video. My name is Budget with Dee and on this channel we talk all things cash stuffing, budgeting and small business related. In this video we're doing something very exciting and I can't wait. I've been promising this for what feels like forever. If you've been following along on my channel, then you would have seen that I never add anything under £1 towards my savings challenges or my bonus envelopes. They all get put away and then I've ended up putting them in this pot over here. So this is everything that's accumulated since when I opened up my last challenges. So yeah, I've been saying that I'm gonna create a mini penny savings challenge because the last 2 years that I've been doing cash stuffing, I've never once been able to complete the original penny saving challenge. I think for me and for my budget and how many coins I get, it's just not feasible. It's not within my budget at the moment and I don't want to be adding too many notes when I can utilize those towards other savings challenges. So I thought for myself and for my budget, I wanted to create a smaller version of it. So this one, I've created it in 3 separate designs. The one that I've created only goes up to £1.54, so that's the most you would ever put away towards this challenge. And then at the end, you save £119.35, so just under £120. For me, this seems a lot more achievable, and I'm actually confident that I'll be able to easily finish this and then rub it all out and potentially start again. So I'm hoping to maybe do this challenge twice a year, maybe even 3 times if we're lucky. We'll see just how many coins we get. But yeah, I'm planning to not put any notes in this. The last couple of years that I've been doing the penny saving challenge, every cash stuffing I add 10 or maybe £15 out of my cash stuffing towards the penny saving challenge just to try and get it completed. But then it never ends up working. I haven't been able to complete it the last 2 years. I get stuck around the £300, maybe £400 mark, and then that seems to be the most that I can do. So at least this way, hopefully it will do some wonders for my motivation. And hopefully if there's any of you guys out there who also struggle with the penny saving challenge, maybe this will help you as well, I don't know. I'm sure I'm not the only one. I've actually received a couple messages already on Instagram of people telling me that they're quite happy that this is coming out just because they struggle with the original penny saving challenge as well. So do not fear, I've got you, because yeah, it really can suck being on a low budget sometimes, especially when you want to do savings challenges. And when something like the penny saving challenge is marketed as, you know, like a super easy savings challenge, but then you get to it and you're like, oh, like it's not actually as easy as I thought it would be. Yeah, I think this will be a great option. So let me just quickly show you the 3 different designs. So this one's kind of like a sky, cloud, sunset type of vibe. And this is the one that I'll be using just because I love the contrasting colors a lot. And then I've also got this like, purpley bluey, also to be honest, clouds and stars. They're quite similar, but ever so slightly different. And then also I've got this one here, which is like a pastel rainbow. And that's what this one looks like. So 3 different options depending on what your color theme is or what kind of style you prefer. So I'm gonna move these ones off to the side because obviously I don't need 3 of them. And I've got my one over here. So all we've got to do now is just get started. I feel like I've been rambling quite a lot. So having said all of that, let's crack on. I'm so excited. So I think I'm just gonna start off by emptying this out and then just counting it all up, and then we'll go from there. I think I'll probably start from the highest and work my way down just because that tends to be the easiest way for me. So without rambling for too much longer, let's get counting. I've had to stand up just to make some more space for myself. I'm now standing, so apologies if angles and everything look a bit funky. But I think I'm just going to start off by organising them in their own piles, and then we'll just add them up afterwards, maybe. Sleeves up because they're getting in the way. Okay, so now I've gone ahead and separated them all, so I'm just gonna quickly do some mathematics. I'm gonna do some counting and let's hope that I don't get it wrong. So I'm just using one of my cash total sheets and I'm just gonna try and keep track of it on here. I'm gonna start off with the 50s and we'll go from there. I'm gonna pop them back, I think. So for some reason it cut out a little bit, so we've lost a little bit of footage, but we haven't made too much progress, so don't worry too much. Moving on to the coppers now. There we go, so it's all counted, so let's go ahead and just add it all up. So we've got 10, 50, plus 15, 20, 220, plus, oh, hang on, start again, typical. So we've got £31.02 to put away towards our mini petty saving challenge today. And that's what I mean, I've been collecting this since November, and all that you've really got in there is £31. So it's no wonder really why I never completed the original one, because I don't go out of my way to find pennies for this challenge. I just use whatever is left over from my budget basically. So now that we've got that, we can move these off to the side, bring my lovely old Sharpie back, and we're just gonna see how many of these we can mark off with what we've got over here. So I'll be starting off, like I said, with £1.54, which is the highest, and then we'll see how far it will stretch basically. So 1.54. So all we've got left now is 72p. So I'm just going to quickly find that. There we go. Which will now bring us down to 0. Pop the lid back on. So that's how much we've got so far. This is what, £31 and whatever the odd pennies were. This is what it looks like marked off on the tracker. As you can see, we've still got a whole long way to go, but we've made a lovely good dent. We've started off on the higher end, obviously, and filled out what we could. So I'm still quite happy with that. And all I'm gonna do now is just bring over my savings binder. And I think I'm just gonna add it behind the Christmas fund like what I did last year. We'll pop it into the binder, just there. And there we go. So this is what it looks like in my lovely binder. As you can see, it matches quite well. I love it. So yeah, it fits in there perfectly. And like I said, if you would like to get one for yourself, you can find them all linked in the description down below. And having said all of that, that now brings us to the end of this video. I don't think it was very long, but I think sometimes short and sweet works well. So please do leave me a comment down below, let me know anything you want to let me know, maybe what you enjoyed, or maybe if you have some constructive criticism for me, some feedback is always greatly appreciated. So having said all of that, I'm gonna love you and leave you, and hopefully I will see you in the next video for probably a cash stuffing. So yeah, having said all of that, I'm gonna love you and leave you, and hopefully you have a lovely, lovely day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!